Hey guys, I got another keyboard to unbox. This time is Logitech Pro X. It came with blue switch, but it's hot swappable. The switch is GX blue clicky switch, and it works both on Windows and Mac OS. On the back, there's a list of features that this keyboard offers. I think these are some eSport teams that officially use Logitech product. I'm not really familiar, but somehow it tells me that the best players out there is using this product. Cool. Another specification written here. This is brand new, still sealed. Let's open this up. The packaging is very neat, but it has got no foam protection. Okay, underneath the keyboard we got this USB cable. It's 6 feet long, detachable. The connection is still using micro type A. The special prong design fits only to your Logitech Pro X keyboard. Wait a minute, wasn't the box says it came with braided cable? This is just a rubber cable. Anyways, next we got this keycap puller. It's made of plastic. A sticker! The instruction manual, it shows you how to replace the switch, which I'm going to do later on. Last one is the safety and warranty information. I guess there's nothing else in this box, so let's just proceed then. No babies and don't choke yourself. So each side of the housing got a glossy finish. As you can see here, each corners are covered with plastic. This material is really easy to scratch, by the way. And the model is written on the right side of the keyboard. It says Pro. The USB connections is placed on the rear center of the keyboard. Now on the back, it has got 5 rubber paddings. You can incline the keyboard as well. There are 2 kinds of flaps here. That's pretty much it. The bottom housing is made of plastic. And the top housing as well. The top got a matte finish. Sounded pretty hollow. The keyboard came with GX blue clicky switch. Here's the specs. And it actually came in 3 options, blue, brown, and red. I'll do a proper sound test later on. The keycap legends looks faded. That's because the legends are actually shine through, so they're fine. But the sub legends are printed on the keycaps so they don't light up when the backlit is on. As for the multimedia shortcut, the keycaps got side legends, which came very handy because I don't have to memorize them all. I'm gonna show you the keycap. The Logitech website does not specify the keycaps, but they are smooth and felt nice to type on. A closer look of the switch. It is GX blue clicky switch. You can find more information about Logitech proprietary switches on their website, by the way. Here are the specifications. They even provide a sound sample. However, the marking does not say it's GX, but KL instead. Hope you can see that. Now, this is a closer look of the switch socket. It's compatible with 3-pin switches only, and it's north facing. Let's check out the features. This button toggles the backlight on and off. And this is the game mode. By default, it disabled the Windows key. There are 2 indicator lights, scroll lock and caps lock. Now, upon connecting it to the computer for the first time, the software will automatically detect any of your Logitech peripherals. Simply click it and it will open the configuration menu. The first setting is the backlight. There are presets available. I gotta say that Logitech lighting effects are quite unique. I'm gonna show some of them in a sec. Now, the screen sampler basically tries to copy the color palettes of your computer screen into the keyboard backlight. It will sample up to 5 zones horizontally. You can utilize this with light sync as well. The lights will synchronize to any multimedia you play on your computer. Now, the freestyle editor lets you configure the backlight to any color you want. There are 6 zones you can edit here, including the Logitech logo on the top left side. There's also several themes of lighting effect that will animate across your keyboard. I will show you later on. Next setting is the assignments, where you can reassign the keys, configure the shortcut functions, record macros, etc. Last one is the game mode. Basically, it lets you disable any keys you want during the game mode. Very simple. Now I'm going to show you some of the lighting effect. Alright, let's do the sound test. Now I'm going to replace the switch with Aqua Matcha Green. It's linear switch with operating force of 50G. This is actually considered as budget switch. Let's do it. The keyboard price at 99 US dollar, that's around 1.4 million Indonesian rupiah. This G Pro X keyboard is supposed to be top of the line gaming mechanical keyboard from Logitech, so my expectations is a little bit high for this keyboard, and to be honest, I am unimpressed. First, the layout. I felt that G Pro X is very similar looking with Logitech G610, except the G610 is a full-size keyboard and got dedicated multimedia buttons and a volume controller scroll. Judging by the similarity and the space available on the upper top of the housing, I don't see why G Pro X model didn't incorporate at least the multimedia buttons or a dedicated volume controller. Another thing that bothers me is the switch that comes with the keyboard. Again, G610 comes with Cherry MX switch, which is considered a very good switch. The Pro X model comes with GX Blue switch, which I discovered was a Kale switch after all. And based on my research, they are considered as scratchy and inferior to Gateron and Cherry MX Switch. With that being said, I would prefer the Pro X model came with no switch options, just a bare bones keyboard kit at a reduced price. I mean, the PCB is hot swappable, so most probably people who are going to buy this keyboard are planning to customize the switch on their own anyway. But I gotta say that this keyboard is not for everyone, especially those keyboard enthusiasts who are looking for a well-sounded keyboard. Because that actually doesn't matter. This keyboard is designed for a gaming purpose. I don't think they thought about whether the housing material will sound good or not, whether a dampening foam is necessary or not, because most of the time gamers gonna wear a headset, and what really matters is how fast the keyboard registers the input. So all in all, this is a very good keyboard for gaming purposes, even though for the price, well, there's a lot of Chinese brand out there that cost less and offers pretty much the same features with this Pro X model. However, if you fancy a great software support for your gaming equipment, I think you're gonna love Logitech product. That's it, hope it helps. Don't forget to subscribe for more gaming gear related videos from me. Bye guys!